So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a job scorecard. All right, so a job scorecard, if you don't know what that is, it's basically the responsibilities and the role of whoever team member you're going to end up hiring. Now, the reason that's important is because if you don't have something like this, then your team can go wild and they won't know what to do on a daily basis and they won't know what goals or KPIs they need to hit. Now, I used to have a team like 4 years ago. We didn't have job scorecards for anybody. So everybody and anybody did anything and whatever that they could, right? Now, the reason that's not good, I think you can understand, is because as a business, if you don't have things that they need to be doing on a certain day or every single day or what meetings they need to attend, and it's like nobody's going to listen to anything, right? So I'm going to show you exactly how to set one up. I learned this exactly from 2X. 2X is a company that I recommend. You should definitely take a look at them. They've helped me systemize my business and all that stuff. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. That way you can have this. But basically, you'll see that I have different job scorecards for each department: fulfillment, marketing, operations, sales, things of that nature. So I recommend you do this too, because not one position is going to be the same as the other unless, it's literally the same position. But for fulfillment, you're going to have fulfillment team. Marketing, you're going to have a marketing team. Operations, you're going to have operations team, and you're going to have different members within that team and within that org chart. So you need to have different job scorecards for each. So I'm going to show you what a client manager job scorecard looks like. Actually, I'm going to show you one that's actually our team, or she was part of our team a long time ago. And then I'm going to show you a different one, but they're still part of the same team. So Diane Chan, she's the head of client growth. So she's managing the client growth of everybody in the clients. So the vision, it says to help Influence Press get to consistent 10 by 10 NPS by January 1st of 2020 by helping the client service team streamline the process of the best and most efficient ways to provide results for clients that hire us. To consistently evolve the client service process, analyze clients, initiatives, and calls to improve the client results. So that is the vision for this role, right? Now, an A player, the A player defined, I have this for the same for every job scorecard. An A player looks like someone who not only improves what's given to them, but analyzes how they can do better weekly. They don't need to be managed, and they track their numbers so we can make the best decisions for the company. An A player brings up a solution for every problem and occurrence. They're always above the line on accountability ladder and always commit to team decisions. So that's an A player defined, right? Now, role purpose, personal success. This is where they should, the team member should fill in what success looks like for them in this role in this company. So as you can tell, like the job scorecard has the status. So is this approved? Is it a draft? Is it a review? When was it last updated? As you can tell, this is an older one from 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And it has a vision, the A player defined their role purpose, and then KPIs. So KPIs are things that we set. So video testimonials is one KPI. The more video testimonials they can bring, and then the KPI target is 50%. So we have in our process 5 places where we can ask for a video testimonial. So our KPI target is high, right? Getting 50% of your clients to give you a video testimonial, that's pretty good. So KPI 2, 10 out of 10 NPS ratings. If you don't know what NPS means, it's probably one of the most important metrics in your company. So NPS is basically what a client would rate working with you. Anything 10 out of 10 is very possible for individuals to give that to you, but impossible to get as a whole company. There's no company on planet Earth that has 10 out of 10 NPS score, because it gives you the median of all the scores and you will never get a 10. Never. It's just physically impossible. I'll show some place on Google right now that will tell you why. So it's not that I don't want to get a 10 out of 10. That's my KPI. It's not a KPI that you can hit, right? So the KPI target is 8 out of 10. That's very possible. KPI 3, client happiness. So I want 90% of my clients to be happy all the time. It's different from NPS. NPS is if they would rate us and how their experience, but happiness is different, right? You want to keep clients happy. Fires, less than 1 per week. We want less than 1 fires per week. Now, because you have so many clients, it's easier to get less fires with less clients. But if you have so many clients, then that's when you just have so many things happening. So I want 1 fire maximum every single week. We determine a fire not as like a 911, like, oh my God, we f***ed up. It's just basically like unhappiness. So responsibility overview. So you'll see that for the head of client growth is different for a client manager. So you'll see it's like Donna and Sherilyn, their direct support. The vision is usually the same. Role purpose. Now their KPIs are different. So KPI is time frame because they're delivering the results to the client. They're actually working with the client every single day. Diane is not, right? So the KPIs are different. Her job is to have an overview of everything and make sure clients are happy and they give us testimonials and referrals and NPS scores. But the client manager is doing the actual work. Theirs is different. So time frame is 3 months. We want to close them out as much as possible within the 3-month time frame, because the longer you take to deliver a result for a client, the more upset they're going to be with you. That's just natural. NPS, same thing, 10 out of 10. Completion, we want 100% completion, nothing less. So their responsibilities, you'll see the differences here. So number 1 is follow the 90-day Asana client service system. So publish client articles, get clients on TV, podcasts, contributor counts. The frequency for this is daily. Complete clients within 3 months or less with full 100% Asana tasks completed. So that's a responsibility that they have to do on a day-to-day basis. Now, for us, for the head of client growth, they're not managing the clients, they're managing the client managers. So it says, make sure you handle quality control with all client managers. Because if I'm telling them they need to finish within 3 months or less with 100%, their quality might not be up to par, right? Because I'm pushing them for speed, and speed is one of our core values. But that's why you have a head of client growth, to make sure that the quality is still always on point, because we will never sacrifice quality for speed. Fill in where client managers need help. Now, client managers have questions and things like that. You as a CEO should not be the direct support. Now, I'm her direct support because I'm the direct support for the head of client growth. But for the client managers, the direct support is Adam or Diane. So cool. Second, dive into client one by one. This is for the client manager, right? Dive into the clients one by one. So communicate with clients daily and move the needle on Asana daily. Move forward with the client work regardless if you're stuck in one phase. So sometimes what can happen is like we're waiting for clients to deliver like headshots or something like that. I do not want our client managers to wait for the headshots and wait, however long it takes for the client to get it to us. We're going to continue to move forward, because we want to provide results. We have a weekly success story channel here at Influence Press. So every Monday and Wednesday, they need to be reporting the weekly wins. Okay, so you can't do that if you're stuck on something. So there's that. And number 2 for Diane is 10 out of 10 NPS. Make sure the clients actually fill out the reviews and analyze the answers and develop game plan to improve the next 30. So it's 30-day and 90-day and 30, 60, 90-day NPS scores. So basically we track every 30 days for our clients and the results. And they tell us, I like this, I don't like this, I didn't feel like too much love this month, whatever. So Diane, the head of client growth, will analyze those responses and then make sure we deliver outstanding service within the next 30 days in whatever we lacked within those 30 days that they felt that. And that's where she needs to communicate that with the client managers, because the client managers are front facing with the client. Now, number 3 for her is driving video testimonials, right? Because that's a KPI. So helping drive that video testimonials, bringing ideas to the table that help improve the client process. Because she's not working directly with the clients, she's not boggled by that day to day. So she has to think higher level, and then promote client successes to NPS videos in Slack. She also has to put the information in Slack. Now for number 3 for them, it's follow and improve the client service system. So we have a system already that they can follow, copy and paste and do all that stuff already, but they have to help create systems that the team needs that maybe they don't have. They also have to bring ideas to the table that help improve the client process. Hey, I'm noticing clients don't necessarily like this, or they don't like this. And they have to help unify sales, operations, client service, and marketing, because marketing provides the messaging, sales provides the closing, and fulfillment provides the actual fulfillment. Now, what happens is sometimes there can be miscommunication within these 3. Oh, I thought you were selling this, right? And then you get to the fulfillment part and be like, I can't fulfill that for you. So that they have to help unify each and every single aspect of that, okay? Number 4, knowing the numbers and the clients. So knowing the numbers of clients, including the status, their progress, and more. Take action on next steps according to the data from the NPS or the meetings. So for Diane, it's provide the reporting. So how can you take action on the next steps if you don't have the data? So boom, who provides the data? The head of client growth. So provide daily reports for direct support and action items on fires. Keep track of numbers in Basecamp and the daily tracker and Asana. And for those of you who don't know what Asana is, it is our internal project management system. And then fix the most important bottlenecks for the day. So there's always a bottleneck, always. So they want to identify the most important fires or bottlenecks to solve. Handle all client fires the same day. We never want to wait longer, right? And then create resources and systems on making sure fires don't happen again. So you're always going to get fires, but you try to make sure that you set up a system or process so that it never happens again. The same fire doesn't happen again. And then what do? Over the course of years, it becomes incredibly solid, right? Your fulfillment process becomes incredibly solid. Now for them, train and up-level their skills accordingly. They need to attend weekly client service training with direct support, aka head of client growth. As needed, train with direct support on service features, benefits, things like that, and review client assets for client success. What does that mean? It means review their type form. We have a very hefty type form. So review that, review their end goal, review the client's onboarding calls, all of their check-in calls that they have with Aaron or me or somebody from the team. Take action on next steps according from the call outcome, right? So every time we have a call with a client, we send it to them, they do a recap for the client, and then they assign the client what needs to do and what we need to do, and they do it. So every time we have calls with clients, and we have them every single 2 weeks, they will literally do a recap. That way the client doesn't have to write down anything, and we do exactly what we said from that call. So this is how you provide, stellar customer service, and by creating a job scorecard for your team that can make sure they deliver for your clients, right? Now, meetings. Attend daily huddle meetings. So every single day we have a meeting for 15 to 20 minutes, and then weekly client service meetings. So we have those Mondays and Wednesdays. Attend monthly job scorecard reviews. So these calls, we have reviews. So I'll show you what the reviews look like. And then attend monthly roadmap reviews. So every single month we'll have a roadmap of everything that went right in the company and what went wrong and what they need to do. Okay, same thing for Diane. So if you enjoyed what the first level of the job scorecard looks like and subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to go over the monthly reviews that you need to have with your teammates with these job scorecards. So that way you can make sure that they're on track, they're doing what needs to be done, and they fix anything that needs to be fixed. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.